It's not hard to imagine Carmelo Anthony ferociously snatching a rebound at some point this season and growling loudly to no one in particular, "I got it, get off my lawn." If not for the sponsor already renting space on the shoulders of their jerseys, the LA Lakers would be great candidates for an NBA AARP logo up there. We're waiting for confirmation that their team dinners on the road on off nights start at 4:30 p.m. Ditto for a peek into their trainer's room to verify that the whirlpools are the walk-in tub variety. Age jokes, haha, yeah, real funny, are the least of Lakers' worries on the 2021-22 season revs up. But they've been unavoidable since the organization rebuilt its roster around 36-year-old LeBron James, added late prime Russell Westbrook at 33, and brought in or back veterans such as Carmelo Anthony 37, Trevor Ariza 36, Dwight Howard 35, Rajon Rondo 35, Wayne Ellington 34, DeAndre Jordan 33, and Kent Bazemore 32. At the other end of the timeline are Kendrick Nunn 26, Malik Monk 23, and Talen Horton-Tucker 20. With all-star big man Anthony Davis in the Goldilocks just right spot at 28. The Lakers' average age, calculated on those 13 players expected to see the most minutes, will be 31.2 years when the regular season tips off Tuesday and bumped to the 31.8 by the playoffs, with 8 celebrating birthdays before the playoffs. 5 of the league's 12 oldest players as of opening night will report for work in the Lakers dressing room. Of the NBA's top 20 elderman statesmen, Miami has 3, Brooklyn 2, and 10 other teams have just 1 each. The Nets probably close to the Lakers overall, with 8 guys born in the 1980s, and Joe Harris recently hitting 30. James, as the Lakers' leader and second oldest, has embraced the chatter and teasing about his team's collective age. At the team's media day session to open training camp, he sounded both amused and happy to have something when the time comes to shove back at critics. Some of the memes and some of the jokes have been extremely funny, he said. There have been old teams before, just not in the NBA. The 1974 Washington NFL team was renowned for the veterans assembled under coach George Allen. 16 of that club's 22 starters were aged 30 and older. They finished 10-4. Number 1 fan Richard Nixon already has resigned by that fall Alas, before losing their first playoff game. One reason for the Lakers' relatively advanced age is their decidedly top-heavy payroll. Westbrook, James, and Davis are sucking up more than $120 million, which explains the 9 players who have been signed to veteran minimum deals. And as the team owner Jenny Buss told The Athletic in August, the lack of salary cap dictates this type of free agents they can recruit. Trying to convince players to come on 1-year deals for the minimum is a challenge, she said. So you get a lot of guys that are willing to take less money for the opportunity to possibly go for a championship or play in a city that has other opportunities as they transition to the next part of their career. The key, naturally, is that they aren't transitioning quite yet or play like it. We don't care about the age comments, forward Carmelo Anthony said after signing in early August. We make our own narrative. I like when people talk about their age. I think it gives a better story. I think people forget. At the end of the day, it's about basketball. You gotta have that experience. I think that's what we bring at this point in time. Our talent, our skill, but also our experience. Earl Monroe, Chris Webber, Wes Unsled, Walt Frazier, and James Worthy were all washed by age 35. It wasn't that long ago, back in January 2013, that Kobe Bryant, 34 at the time, bemoaned his Lakers team's creaky bones after the New York's loss to Philadelphia that dropped them to 15-16 a month before the All-Star break. You just saw an old damn team. I don't know how else to put it to you, Bryant said. His teammates at the time included Pau Gasol 32, Metta World Peace 33, Steve Nash 38, and Howard 27 in his first stint with the team. Coincidentally, one of those guys, Metta Sanford Artest, as he's now known, mused about this 2021-22 Lakers squad on Twitter recently. They're the oldest team in the league, but they're not super old, he said in a video. They're not all, 39-40. They're right on the edge of being old. We won a title in 2010 when we were like 29-30. Michael Jordan won his last title, he was probably 34. With that being said, you got a bunch of Hall of Famers who are just exiting their primes. They have intelligence, they still have the physical capability. No one in their right mind would doubt James' ability to play at or near an all-NBA level, even in his 19th season. He has stretched or squashed most expectations about NBA aging, tweaking his game here or there, obviously conserving energy at times, but largely looking like he did 5, 7, 10 years ago. There arguably has never been a better conditioned athlete in American team sports, and it shows. Still, James has missed 58 of 225 games in his 3 Lakers seasons so far. Anthony Smarks, when he came back to Portland in 2019, was based on scaling his role to his strengths period. Westbrook's athletic ability might not make up for his poor shooting anymore. Remember too, this is about the odometer as much as the calendar. Based on the number of seasons logged, you can add anywhere from 1 to 3 years on each of the Lakers' veteran chronological ages for historical comparisons, as if they had entered the league after 2, 3, or 4 years of college. I don't think it'll be a problem at all, said Ellington. He will turn 34 in November, but ranks only as the 6th oldest player. I think age is just a number. I feel like we got guys that have been pretty healthy, still moving really well, and even some guys that are playing some of their best basketball right now at this age. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Athletic Avenue, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.